Hello friends, welcome back to Relief Tutorials. Today we will do question number 10 of exercise 12.1. See, there is a slide in a park. One of its side wall has been painted in some color with the message keep park green and clean. If the sides of the walls are 15 meter, 11 meter and 6 meter, find the area painted. Nothing very simple. It is a park. So this is a park. And here it is given this is 11 meter, suppose this is 6 meter and this is 15 meter. Here it is written keep the park green and clean. Clear? So now these are the side of a wall and you want to find the area painted in color. So this area is painted in color, just you have to find the area. So here we can say let A is equals to 15, B is equals to 11 meter, C is equals to 6 meter. These are the dimensions of three sides of a park. As usually three sides are given, you will find the area. So now required area. Before that we will find semi-perimeter. So S is equals to semi-perimeter as A plus B plus C by 2. 15 plus 11 plus 6 by 2. So we'll add here 6 plus 1, 7, 7 plus 5, 12. Carry 1, 1, 2, 3, 32 upon 2. So that is equals to 16 meter. Clear? So this is semi-perimeter. Now we will find area of park. So area of park or required area you can write under root of S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. So that is equals to S. So S is 16, 16 minus A is 15, 16 minus 11, 16 minus 6. So here you will get 16 into 16 minus 15, 1, 11, 5 into 16 minus 6, 10. So 16 is a perfect square. I will write as it is into 1 into 5 into 10. So 10 I can write 5 2s are 10. 16 root 16 is 4. 1 is 1. There are 2 5s, so I will write 1 5 into root 2. So answer will be 20 root 2 meter square. So this is our answer. We want to find out the area painted in color. So this much area is painted in color. So simple, dimensions of three sides are given and you want to find the area by using Heron's form. So it is quite simple. Now we'll do your problem number 11. Question 11. See, a triangle and a parallelogram have the same base and same area. So there is a triangle and there is a parallelogram having same base. See, I will do the diagram. This is parallelogram. And we have one triangle. Just for your understanding. So this triangle and parallelogram, they have same base. So for example, I say A, B, C, D, and this is E. So parallelogram A, B, C, D and triangle B, B, C both have same base, that is BC, and their areas are same. So parallelogram and triangle have the same base and same area. If the sides of a triangle are 26, 28 and 30, so sides of a triangle are given here 26, 28 and 30. For example, 26, 28 and 30, and parallelogram stand on the base 28. So this base is 28, it is given. This is 26 for example, and this is 30. And the parallelogram stand on the base 28 centimeters. So it is given here that parallelogram and triangle have same base and that base is 28 centimeters. So you have to select BC as 28 centimeter. This is 26 and another is 30 centimeter. Then find the height of a parallelogram. We want to find the height of a parallelogram. One thing is given, their areas are same. Base of triangle and parallelogram is 28. Okay, so what you can do here, in order to find area of parallelogram, what you require? Area of parallelogram is base into corresponding altitude. We don't have altitude, we have base, so we can't find area of parallelogram. But can we find area of triangle? Yes, here measures of three sides are given, so we can find area of triangle. So now for triangle, let A is equals to 26, B is equals to 28 centimeter, C is equals to 30 centimeter. So now we can find area of triangle. So semi-perimeter S is equals to A plus B plus C by 2, 26 plus 28 plus 30 by 2. So 8, 86, 14. Carry 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 84 by 2. So that is equals to 42 meter. So this we got semi-perimeter of a triangle. Okay. 8, 8, 6, 14, carry 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 84. Yeah. Now we'll find area of triangle, required area. So now required area of triangle S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. That is by using Hero's formula. Now what is S? 42. 42 minus A, 26. 42 minus 28. 42 minus 42. 42 minus 26. 12 minus 6, 6. 3 minus 2, 1, 16. We have 12 minus 8, 12 minus 8, 4. We have 3 minus 2, 1, 14. 42 minus 30, we have 12. So now, we want to find the factors. So here, 42. How will you write 42? If you want to see the factors, you just you write 2 times. How much will be 21? 3, 7, 7. 2 into 3 into 7 here. And the factors 2 into 3 into 7. 16 is a perfect square, no need of writing factors. 14, 7 2s are 14, 12. So 12 you know. 2 6s are, and 6 is 2 3s are. Now see here, this 2 and this 2. You can write 1 2. Now this 3 and this 3. You can write 3. This 7, 7. You can write 7. Factor of 16, root of 16 is 4, so this is over. Now 2 and 2, you can write 1, 2, and remaining, yeah, that's all over. So now 3 2s are 6, 7 6s are 42, 42 8s are, so you write 42 8s are, 8 2s are 16, carry 1, 8 4s are 32, 33. So our answer is 336 centimeter square. So this is the area of triangle. Now what you want to find out? You want to find the height of a triangle. Find the height of a parallelogram. You want to find height of a parallelogram. So now one thing is given. Area of triangle is equals to area of parallelogram. Okay, so I can write here area of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram. This is the symbol of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram is equals to area of triangle. And you know what is the formula for area of parallelogram? Area of parallelogram is base into altitude. So I can write here base into height or altitude. That is equals to area of triangle. And area of triangle is 336. So we got one equation, and in this equation we have base. We don't have height. So only one thing is unknown, height. So just by solving this you can find height. That's all. So now how about base? Base is 28. It is mentioned. Height h is equals to 336. H is equals to 336 upon 28. So h is equals to, just to divide 336 divided by 28 divided by 2, 48. So here 2 1s are 12, 6 are 60, 8s are. Again you can do 2. So that is 7. 2, 84. So 84 by 7 will be our final answer. I hope so. So we can story. What is given? The base of parallelogram and triangles are same and they have same area. In order to find area of parallelogram, you require base into altitude. We don't have altitude. We have to find that altitude. So you can't find area of parallelogram. But here, if you consider triangle, you have dimensions of 3 sides. So you can find area of triangle by using Heron's formula. Now area of triangle is equals to area of parallelogram. So we got one equation. And in this equation, there is one thing unknown, that is height. So area of parallelogram, base into height, and area of triangle is given. Clear? It is 336 centimeters square here. So now base is 28, height h, and 336. Only one thing is unknown, height. You can find height. Clear? So with this, we have completed this exercise 12.1. Now we will discuss few basics which is required for exercise 12.2. See, I will discuss some theory. See, when a quadrilateral is given, you might be knowing what is quadrilateral. Four-sided closed figure is called quadrilateral. See, A, B, C. We are going to learn application of Heron's formula. Now this is quadrilateral and you want to find the area of quadrilateral. So you know that we don't have any formula to find area of quadrilateral. But one diagonal is given. This diagonal is given. See. And measures of four side is given. For example, I can say whatever it may be. Measures of this four side is given 5, 7, 9 and 30. And one diagonal is given of, for example, 11. So now you see, this quadrilateral is divided by drawing diagonal AC. Now this is a triangle, we have measures of 3 sides of a triangle, so you can find area of this triangle ABC by using Heron's formula. Similarly, you can find area of triangle ADC by using Heron's formula. So we can say area of quadrilateral ABCD. See, this is the symbol we can use for area also, just by writing ABCD. So this is nothing but it is area of quadrilateral ABCD is equals to area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ADC. So in this way you can find area of quadrilateral by finding area of this triangle, and by finding area of this triangle just add these two area, you will get area of quadrilateral ABC. Clear? Okay. Then parallelogram, we'll see few theory of parallelogram. You might be knowing what is parallelogram. See, all this you will learn in all the previous chapter of your standard 9th. Suppose this is ABCD is a parallelogram. So we'll discuss few properties of parallelogram. You know, area is nothing but base into altitude. Clear? Now few properties in parallelogram, you know that opposite sides are equal. These all theorems we will prove in quadrilateral chapter. Opposite sides are equal. So I can say in parallelogram AB is equals to CD and AD is equals to BC. And opposite angles are also equal. See, these opposite angles are equal. And opposite sides are parallel. So opposite sides are parallel, opposite sides are equal, and opposite angles are equal. And you know that area is nothing but base into altitude. Okay. Now one more thing we are going to learn, that is about trapezium. See, very important, trapezium. We'll discuss the properties of trapezium. See, you might have heard about trapezium. What is trapezium? Trapezium is a quadrilateral. See, this is trapezium. In parallelogram, both the pair of opposite sides are parallel. In trapezium, only one pair of opposite side is parallel. So here we can say, see here, AB is parallel to CD and AD is not parallel to BC. So only one pair of opposite side is parallel. Okay. And if you want to see what is the distance between these two parallel sides, so you have learned, if you know that in lower standard, if I draw parallel line, then if I draw perpendicular, I'd say this H1. Here I draw this perpendicular H2, this perpendicular H3. So here in this case you might be knowing that all these are the perpendicular distance between two parallel lines and they are always equal. So h1 is equals to h2 is equals to h3. So perpendicular distance between two parallel lines are always equal. So here if I draw one perpendicular distance, see this dm. This is perpendicular. So perpendicular distance between two parallel lines. And if I want to find area of this trapezium, we have one formula that we will already discuss in area of parallelogram and triangle. So area of parallelograms, you see area of trapezium is equals to half into sum of parallel sides. Half into sum of parallel side into altitude. So a formula in order to find area of trapezium is half into sum of the parallel side. Sum of the parallel side into altitude. So I can see here that will be half. Which are two parallel side here, AB and CD, both are this parallel. So I can write sum of parallel side AB plus CD into altitude. Here altitude is dm. So with the help of this formula you can find area of trapezium. And you might be knowing rhombus. So rhombus, you know, in rhombus all four sides are equal. See, this is rhombus. All four sides are equal, opposite sides are parallel. Here these angles are not 90 degree as in the case of square. So difference between say rhombus and square. See, square means all four sides are equal here. Opposite sides are parallel, but here these angles are all angle. Each angles are right angle, but here angles are not right angle. That is the difference between rhombus and square. This information is sufficient to do the problem of this chapter. So enough for today. In next lecture we will deal with our exercise 12.2. Till then, thank you.